Hello everyone, how are you? Here to give you the match results for SmackDown and main event for Friday, February the 5th, 2021. I watched the show last night. I enjoyed it. Both main event and SmackDown. Main event this week. Let's talk about those matchups. Carrillo faced Drew Gulak. And I really enjoyed this match because there was a lot of technical wrestling going on, a lot of mat-based wrestling. Like, they kept counting each other's holds. Almost all match, they were both down on the mat doing stuff. Like, Drew Gulak would apply like an ankle lock, or Burt Carrillo reverse it into a submission hold and stuff like that. Gulak got mad and started applying more devastating submission holds on Burt Carrillo's arm and leg and ankle, but Burt Carrillo never gave up and never tapped out. Alberto was able to get back up on his feet, hit a kick, then a top rope moonsault. The match was over. So Burt Carrillo picked up the win. Gulak is still on a major losing streak. I don't count him winning the 24/7 titles as actually a major victory. And what I find funny is Burt Carrillo last year kept using the moonsault as his finisher, and he kept losing most of his matches because of it. So he changed up his finisher. Now he's gone back to using the moonsault. I guess he's going to learn a game that's going to backfire eventually. The next matchup was Ricochet, the one and only, faced Garza. Great match. I enjoyed it. A lot of high-flying action. Garza hit a nice middle rope spinning suplex on Ricochet. At one point, Ricochet drop kicked Garza off the ring apron to the floor, and as Ricochet was running to do a move off the ropes, Garza moved out of the way, hoping Ricochet would dive off and crash and burn on the outside, but Ricochet bounced back, landed. The amazing flip he did was awesome when he landed back of the ring. Garza hit a super kick, but Ricochet kicked out. Ricochet went for the recoil kick, but Garza countered it, slammed Ricochet to the canvas below, then rolled him up, and as the referee was counting 1, 2, 3, Garza put his foot on the rope to steal the win. So there's your matches for main event. Now for SmackDown. The opening match was Dominic Mysterio again faced Baron Corbin. 3 weeks in a row now. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Baron Corbin. I like Dominic Mysterio, but give us a break. Take him off TV for a couple weeks before they have him face again. This time, as the Mysterio family, Rey and Dominic was making the entrance, Corbin ambushed him from behind and shoved Rey off the stage onto the concrete below, and the trainers were tending to him as the match was going on. Good match. Dominic hit nice, good high-flying moves on Corbin. He hit a nice corkscrew neck breaker. He had a nice dive off the ropes. Corbin blasted Dominic as he was coming off the ropes doing a move of deep six. That move was just awesome. Corbin started torturing Dominic in the ring. They ended up fighting outside the ring. And as Corbin went to get back in the ring, Rey Mysterio grabbed a hold of his leg. And the referee didn't see Mysterio, who had come to ringside doing this. And, of course, that allowed Dominic to run and hit the 6-1 line on Corbin as he was stuck there on the ring apron trying to get in the ring and hit the top rope splash for the 1, 2, 3. So Dominic could finally beat Corbin one-on-one, which I did not want to see Dominic win that way because basically the good guys, the Mysterio, their code is we do not cheat to win, and you guys cheated to win. You done that with the Seth Rollins, you guys cheated to win there. Murphy and that. Like, you guys are the good guys. You're not supposed to be doing that. It's confusing. Daniel Bryan wanted a rematch against Cesaro again this week. Cesaro accepted this rematch. Great match. You guys got to watch this match. It was just brutal. Amazing. Cesaro, the side of his head got busted wide open. The blood was just pouring down the side of his face and on the mat. You can see it dripping. He kept fighting, though. Dan Bryan had a nice missile drop kick and followed up with yes kicks. Cesaro did an amazing uppercut combo on Dan Bryan. Just kept hitting him with uppercuts after uppercut after uppercut. But Dan Bryan eventually countered one of them into yes lock. Cesaro got out of that. And Cesaro threw Dan Bryan up in the air and caught him with his knee for an awesome backbreaker. Cesaro picked up the win with the sharpshooter submission hold. He made Dan Bryan tap out to the sharpshooter. So twice now Cesaro's beaten Dan Bryan one-on-one. After the match, they do a fist bump. I hope this is going somewheres. I hope they keep this feud going. Add Nakamura into the feud. That'd be awesome to see. Bailey faced Ruby Riott one-on-one of the Riott Squad with Liv Morgan and Billie Kay at ringside and commentary slasher. Short match. It was good. I just wish it went longer than it did. Bailey kept touring around Ruby Riott in the ring. Ruby Riott got frustrated and started pounding on Bailey's lower back area. Bailey flung her into the turnbuckle like a long dart. Like back when Kevin Nash that time in WCW tossed Rey Mysterio into the tower outside of the ring. Out backstage in Nitro, though, that area. Well, that's basically what Bailey did to Ruby Riott. But this time it was into a turnbuckle. Ruby Riott bounced off of it, and she was grabbed onto her shoulder right quick, and she was yelling in pain. And as Bailey kept applying holds on it, you could hear Ruby Riott like, no, get off. Like, I hope she's not really injured. I hope it was just not an injury. I just hope it was just a part of the matchup, because that would suck if Ruby Riott got injured already, because the Riott Squad, to me, I think are doing good. Let me know below if you're a big fan of how Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan are doing the tag teams without the when they actually win the matches. And let me know below if you hope Ruby Riott's okay and she's not hurt. Bailey applied an arm submission on the hurt shoulder area, arm area of Ruby Riott, and Billie Kay got up with the ring apron. But this time, instead of cost Ruby the match, it helped, because Ruby Riott was able to get out of it. But then Ruby Riott got a pinfall on Bailey, but Billie Kay, the referee, was still arguing, so it backfired, because Bailey hit Ruby Riott from behind with a kind of like a inverted DDT fame or something, drove her into the mat for the 1-2-3. Gable and Otis teamed up to take on the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Gable and Dolph started off, and they did a lot of mat wrestling, exchange holds. Dolph tagged in Bobby Roode, who suplexed Gable hard. I had to mute the whole match, because the Street Profits was on commentary. And it was just driving me nuts to hear them talking, so I muted the whole thing. Otis, of course, got tagged in, destroyed the champs, hit running splashes on Dolph and Roode in the corners, and he hit the caterpillar on Bobby Roode. Dolph Ziggler waited until after the caterpillar. Otis tagged in Gable. And then as Gable got in the ring, Dolph Ziggler slammed Otis into the ring post, took him outside the ring, allowed Gable to lose focus, and as he turned around, Bobby Roode hit the glorious DDT for the 1-2-3. Your main event time. Triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. This was set up when Sami Zayn 2 weeks ago cost Big E and Apollo the title. He got involved, so it ended no contest. Awesome main event. I enjoyed this. All three men just beat the crap out of each other. It was an amazing match. Apollo splashed both men to the corner. Like when Sting do the running Stinger splashes in the corner, that's what Apollo Cruz was doing. Big E kept smashing Sami Zayn's face off the ring apron metal ridge. It was like, wham. How does that feel? Want another one? Apollo got taken down both men. He was doing great. Sami Zayn had a flying clothesline running off the barricade that floored Apollo Cruz outside the ring. Big E German suplex both Sami Zayn and Apollo Cruz, because they were both fighting in the corner, and Big E grabbed hold of them, German suplex both of them. That was awesome to see. Sami Zayn hit the Allure kick on Big E in the corner. The only thing I like about that was how you could see how Big E had to position himself in the corner, and Sami Zayn waited. Apollo Cruz pulled Sami out of the ring as Sami was covering Big E from the Allure kick, and threw him over the barricade. And as Apollo Cruz went back in, thinking that Big E was still down for the Allure kick, he went and grabbed a hold of Big E, who just flipped up, grabbed a hold of Apollo Cruz, hit the big ending, and retained the title of the 1-2-3. Way to go, Big E. There you go. I enjoyed SmackDown, the matches this week. I just wish the women's match went longer. I wish Corbin didn't lose by cheating by the Mysterios. Definitely check out the main event matches. Definitely watch Daniel Bryan Cesaro in the triple threat Intercontinental title matchup. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.